Well, joining me now here at the 2022 Nutrien Classic, Peter Shumack. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, Brett. Thanks for having me.
As you'd all know, Peter's one of the owners of Time's Up with his wife Jacinta from right here in Tamworth. We've seen some, pretty high class stuff from Time's Up this year. He's come out with the rider Huey Miles, run 90 points in the first round of the Open. We've just concluded the second round of the Open. Huey ran another 90. He sits on the leaderboard in number one position with about 3 or 4 others on 180 points. Peter, it must be a huge thrill to see a horse that you've sourced overseas, went through the program, brought him over. He campaigned as a cutter here in Australia. Now he's come over to drafting like a duck to water. And now to see him leading one of the biggest open camp drafts in our industry, huge effort.
Yeah, it is. It's very exciting, Brett. Like you touched on, I went to America and bought him from over there. We came home, myself and my daughter showed him with a lot of success in the cutting, and then but we always had that vision of him going into the camp draft field. So he got started in the camp draft industry with Mike Cole. Mike had a lot of success with him, won the Rookie Horse of the Year, and then just some things he's ended up in Huey's camp, and Huey's done a super job of him, and it's just been really exciting to watch him go. And the 90s and 91s, 92s, it's sure is great to see.
Now Huey's obviously come here with a few little things to settle from last year. He was second in the Open Camp Draft, second in the Stallion Shootout. I can't see Huey leaving any stone unturned this year.
I hope so. Was a little joke amongst a couple of the boys up there this morning about, well, if you'd let me ride, he might have had a win by now. But one of your guys was throwing that comment around. But no, Huey's done a super job, and to be second last year in both the Stallion and the Open, in the calibre of horses that's here, just really pleased, and hopefully we can go one step further this year and maybe get something done.
Not only we know he's a superstar performer himself, but everyone, he's a stallion. But we need to, we obviously want him to be a sire, and he's shown that he's handled that in spades. He's already got a reserve champion in the Landmark Classic, the big one here, Hang Time, the gelding incentive with Zane Haberman. Reserve champion in the Classic. Pretty big effort for a young stallion to come up and do that.
Yeah, we're really pleased with his progeny. In that same year as Hang Time, Gavin White had a really good gelding called Tick-Tock Time, I think his name was, and he won the first round. So, it's really exciting what he is producing, and there's been a handful of them across the country, winning drafts in this last 12 months. Pete Knutson won the Open there only last weekend on a horse called Memphis. So, really exciting.
Yeah, that was up at Pittsworth, southeast Queensland.
Yep, that's it, Pittsworth,
had huge rounds there to take out that Open win. Now, you've got a sale horse, an open-aged horse, big raps, huge opinion, been through the program, fully trained out. We can surely take it home, put it on the truck, turn up, whether it be cutting or camp draft next weekend. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, we've got a very nice 6-year-old mare. She's out of a daughter of One More Spin. Mother was unperformed, but she did have a full sister that was very, very successful, a mare called One More Smarty with Todd Graham in the cutting industry, and then she went on and drafted as well, and now she's a proven producer. So I really like this mare. She went through the whole cutting deal with me, made the finals in all the aged events that we've been to. There's a full set of x-rays on her there. She is 100% sound. She just needs that home now for somebody to take her home and teach her how to chase a cow a little bit, and I'm sure she'll be, you'll see her in the next couple of years.
One of the big things, coming with a transition from the cutting over to the camp drafting, they got so much rate on a cow and all that. It's only just take them home and they generally just pick it up themselves. They've had so much work and education. it's a great way to purchase a horse when you take them home and the hard work's done.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that the gelding hang time that was here in 2020. I showed that gelding through the cutting deal, and we sold him here in 2019. And yeah, the owners there, they've had an awful lot of fun on that gelding, and obviously watched him come down here in 2020 with some really good success.
So if anyone's looking for an open age horse that's been there, done that, ready to go home, just put them in front of a cow and away they go. Come and check out the Time's Up filly mare in that sale, and I'm
lot
sure
number 215 times one more.
Yeah, you will not be disappointed. Peter, best of luck for the start of the Stallion Shootout. We haven't had any rounds yet. You're through to the final, first place, equal first, 180. It's all up to you're in the lap of the gods with the luck of what comes in the cutout yard, but you got an informed jockey and an informed horse. It's a pretty good recipe.
Yeah, no, very excited to have him here and let people enjoy him. I know he's that kind of horse that seems to have a following. A lot of people come to watch him at the camp and watch him go round. So, very pleased to have a horse of that calibre.
Well, once again, Peter, we wish you well, and stay tuned for more updates on the Nutrien Equine 2022.